So welcome to the channel. This isn't something that we don't normally do, but I'm in the process of fitting some new navigation equipment. I've got a lovely 12-inch Lawrence unit that it needs to replace the 9-inch. So in the process of doing that, I needed to remove the 9-inch. I've got a stereo that needs to be moved. I've got VHF and the joystick for the bow thruster. All that needs to be moved around. But first of all, what I need to do is make sure all the equipment can go in place. My biggest issue is that I've got to get these parts and slide a new unit in and probably cut out some of this. So if I'm going to be using a jigsaw or a saw, I need to get this wheel out of the way. That's the way I'm going to do it. So I believe this piece in here pulls out, just like so. And all you've got is a piece of wood in there. So that's the first bit. I'll stick that up out of the way and safe. And what we've got on here is a 13mm bolt. So I've got my socket set. And the plan is to hold that tight. That come off rather easy. That'll come undone rather easy. Let's take that off. So what we've got is a 13mm bolt with a spring washer and a penny washer that sits inside. Let's move that out of the way. Right, so the next bit is to remove this wheel. Which it doesn't seem to want to come at all. And what I don't want to do is damage the hydraulic unit. So what I've got one of these, which is a puller. Now the plan is to attach that around the outside of here, and then what I need to do is probably show you inside there. We've got a thread, and I'm going to try and put some pullers in there and see if we can get that out. So my plan is to get a longer. So that's the original, and that's the one I'm going to use. So obviously you can see it needs double the length. Just going to put that in there. So that's sticking out now. Because what I'm going to do is going to use my pullers. And what I've done with my pullers, I've just put some tape. If you can see that, I've wound some electrical tape around the ends. These pullers up in any motorist discount centre, and they're bloody handy anyway to have. So what the plan is, I'm going to use these tangs in there. I'm just going to slip those in there like that. Like so. Now what we've got, this is going to be the tricky bit. Just making sure that sort of stays central, because normally what you'd do is leave that to go in that thread down there. So, and then it centralises itself in the hole. But as you can see, I'm getting a little bit of purchase on there now, so that's quite tight now. So the plan in the socket is to see if I can get that to come off. What we need to do is do that up, keeping the steering wheel tight. Starting to get some pressure on there now. Hopefully you can see that. Let's just move that round a little bit. Starting to put some pressure on there now. Right. There you go. Did you see that? Right. Hopefully you see that. I've definitely felt it. So I'm just going to undo these pullers. And that just comes out of there like that. So as I say, nice little pullers, they go into these V's really nicely. I'm just going to undo that. And there's no banging of hammers, pulling of parts. That has come off. Actually better than I anticipated. So now I've got really good access to all that. Really pleased with that. Chuffed. So, yeah, so that was how I've removed it. No banging, smashing, and the thread is not damaged at all. I can put that back on there. What I will probably do, just so I don't lose it, is just put that on there like so, while I'm working in this area. Super chuffed with that. Hope that helps someone else out who's having difficulty getting their wheel off. And as I say, not my usual posts or things that we put up. It's normally all about the fishing. As I say, it's belting down with rain. We won't be using the boat for a couple of weeks now, due to the fact that I want to fit all this new electronics kit. We're going out on a charter boat next week. So if you liked it, please like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, and makes a big difference for the people like us making these videos. Thank you very much.